let's go back to Power and work with 50 Cent. Man, I mean, that must have been amazing as well.
Yeah.
Dog, that a dream come true. Like, honest to God, some people don't ever, we don't really get them opportunities to live like a dream sequence. And like I said, for me, I was a Power fan from day one.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new partner, and it's very important that we take care of this brand new partner. It is PrizePicks.com. It is a daily fantasy sports app, and it's super simple to use. I was able to download the app literally a couple days ago, make my picks instantly. We even watch Byron download the app in seconds and automatically make his picks. It is that simple to use PrizePicks.com. So this is what you're going to do with our partner, PrizePicks.com. Go to their website, PrizePicks.com. Use code BScott to receive a guaranteed $50 once you play $5 in lineups. Super simple. PrizePicks.com, code BScott. It's a daily fantasy sports app made simple for you.
But it was kind of like scary in a sense too.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I told myself, I was like, bro, I can't be the reason or the thing that fucks up my favorite show.
Right.
Yeah.
so you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. You put a lot of pressure on yourself.
That first season, I was like, bro, like, this shit is gonna be terrible. I was like, this is gonna be fucking terrible. Why would they make me do this?
Yeah.
Like, why would they let me do this? I'm like, nigga, wait, nigga, this is Tommy. Like, he's standing right here talking to me. Like, and when I filmed, I remember season 1 of Power, we shot this warehouse scene where my character first meets Tommy for the first time, and he saves my ass and kills these dudes, and then basically, essentially robs me. Right? That was my first day of work ever. That when we filmed that scene, my first day on Power, I'm nervous as shit. And I'm also not starstruck, but I'm like, nigga, this is Tommy. It wasn't starstruck
Tommy
like, oh my God,
crazy.
Joseph Sikora. No, I don't know. Like, no, nigga. It was, nigga, Tommy is talking. So to me, it felt like a very out-of-body experience for me at that time when I was filming that scene because I forgot that I was in it. Like, I was standing there in the scene, and I'm just, because my lines are later on in the scene, and I'm just watching Tommy do all this power shit. Like, I watched this nigga pull two guns from behind his back like this, hiding behind a crate, looking to the side, and I'm just like, that guy. I'm just like this, like a little kid, Byron. I'm like, whoa, like this is happening. This is Tommy in a warehouse. It feels like Power. Right. We are in a warehouse, and that's Tommy, and I'm standing here. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then all of a sudden, everybody's looking at me. I'm like, oh shit, what?
Like, read your lines, right?
Nigga, your line. I was like, nigga, I'm in this. Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Can we just go back? I said, bro, I had a moment. I had a fan moment, and I was like, nigga, you're Tommy. I said, it won't happen again, Joseph, I promise. I said, it won't happen again, but that was it. Yeah. That was like my first day of work that happened to me. And then ever since then, I was cool, but that lets you know that Power meant so much to me. That shit still feels surreal sometimes, but it was definitely Power, man. 50, and even Joseph, like, being the catalyst that even got me to roll. Like, if it wasn't for him, and I had never met him a day in my life, he didn't know me from a can of paint, and he vouched for me because they was getting ready to cast somebody else for this role. And he said he was leaving the grocery store with his wife, Trader Joe's, with his wife, walking down the street in New York. And his manager, who's also 50's manager, shout out to my boy Renee, he ended up texting him my audition tape for his show. And he said, I'm walking down the street with my wife and I'm watching it. And then I just stop at the crosswalk and she's like, what's wrong? And he was like, holy shit, honey, I found the guy. We're like, what the fuck? I found the guy. He's like, I called Renee immediately. Like, who is this kid? How do you know him? Like, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, I met him at the club in Dallas like 3-4 years ago. and he just like, I don't know, it was just something about him, his energy. I just kept in contact with him. He was like, really? So you kept in contact with this kid for 3-4 years? Yeah. He was like, yeah. He was like, he ain't never asked me for the shit either. He didn't even know I managed you.
Wow,
that's crazy.
I was like, I just sent him. I knew he worked for 50. So I'd like set up a little ruse or whatever in the club in Dallas because I knew 50 was in town hosting a party in Dallas. And I was in Dallas hosting a party with one of my castmates from Ballers, Donovan Carter. He was on Ballers with me. We was in Dallas hosting a party together. And I was like, oh shit, nigga, 50 is here. I was like, bro, I want to get on Power. I'm like, nigga, I'm going to the club where he finna be. I'm going there tonight. And he was like, word? So I called my homie because I knew the owner of that club in Dallas. So I called him. I said, hey, bro, is Fifth really going to be there or is this like some bullshit? He was like, no, we got him here tonight. I said, bro, can you get me a section directly next to his, please? I've never bought bottle service a day in my life up until that point. Not with my own money. You know what I'm saying? My own money. I've never done it. Never done it. This is the stupidest shit in the world. But I've never done it up until that point. I said, bro, I'll buy the bottles, bro. Just get me a section right next to his and switch all the bottles to his liquor brand. Like whatever brand he has, make all the bottles that come out for me his brand, and do not bring that shit out until he gets there. I don't care if 50 don't show up to 2:45 a.m. I will walk to the bar and buy regular drink by drink what I want until that man gets here to see that shit. He was like, okay, I got you. And I was like, all right, bet. Go to the club, set it all up. 50 comes in, I send the bottles. I'm like, if he got a good cameraman, which I know he does because he's 50 Cent, the cameraman is going to be on point. And he's going to notice this random nigga who just got 4 or 5 bottles of his client's liquor. Shit, and he's going to swing that camera around and grab that footage. And from that footage, I will get eye contact. From that eye contact, I will gesture. From that gesture, I will motion over. From that motion over, I will engage. From that engagement, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was militant with this shit. I was like, I'm finna do it, and I'm going to meet 50 Cent, and I'm going to tell him that I got an audition. I was up for Raising Kanan at the time. I'd tested for Uncle Marvin and for Lulu. I was up for both of those roles at the time for Raising Kanan. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to tell Fifth that I got these auditions for Kanan and it's his story. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm going down there. And I went down there and I told him. And he was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, you look mad familiar. You look mad familiar. He was like, hey, holla at my man's Renee. That's my manager. Get his info. He kind of just brushed me off to him. I'm like, all right, cool, nigga, cool. And right. That's why I meet the Renee dude. Club in Dallas, and he give me his number. I give him mine. That was in 2019, 2018, something like that. Just few texts here and there. Hope all is well. Just tapping in, cool, checking in, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm auditioning for BMF today. Hey, I'm auditioning for Raising Kanan again. Hey, I'm auditioning for Ghost today. Hey, I just got this audition for the Tommy show. But for that Tommy audition for Force, I don't know. All of those other times when I had those auditions for every other power, I never sent him the actual audition tape. I just told him, like, hey, I'm auditioning for this. I just told him. But some told me, I was like, nah, nigga, this is the one in Chicago, where I'm from. And in all of my years of acting at the time, it had been 23, 24 years I've been acting. I said, bro, I've never in my life did a tape and told myself that's the best audition I've ever done in my life. I've never done that because I'm hard on myself. Yeah. I've never done that. It got so bad where I just started sending that audition to my other actor friends and just random people who had nothing to do with the industry to make sure I wasn't being biased and I wasn't delusional. I'm like, bro, that shit is crazy, right? They was like, nah, nigga, what the fuck? Are you serious? I was like, right? So I'm not crazy, right? I was like, all right, bet. I was like, nigga, I sent it to Renee, sent it to 50's manager, sent him the tape. And he was like, bro, he called me for the first time in 4 years. My phone rang and he called me. And I'm like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, bro. Yo, nah, that tape you just sent me was fire, my G. You know, you're a New York nigga. Yeah. Yo, my nigga, was fire, my G. I was like, oh, thank you. He was like, yo, so I didn't tell you, huh? I'm like, tell me what? He was like, oh, so I couldn't have told. I'm like, nigga, what? What did you not tell me? He was like, bro, I managed Joe. I'm like, who is Joe? He was like, Joseph Sikora, Tommy. He was like, I managed him too. He was like, bro, I just sent your tape to him. And I sent it to Fifth. I said, huh? He said, yeah, bro, no, that shit was good. He was like, I sent it to Fifth and I sent it to Joe. Fifth sent it to Courtney Kemp. Courtney Kemp sent it to the showrunner. Somebody's going to be calling you within the next 30 minutes.
That's fire.
Wow.
I said, wait, what? He was like, nigga, I don't know how this acting shit go, but the showrunner or something is calling you because he has notes and he wants you to do it again, something, but they like you, my G. Somebody about to call you. And then the showrunner called and gave me notes. And then I retaped it, sent that tape in. And then another month goes by, I do 2 more auditions, and then I got it. But originally they was already casting somebody else, and Joseph stopped the entire audition process when he saw that tape that I sent to his manager.
Wow.
There it is right there.
Yeah,
you got to be in the club at the right time.
Yeah, be in the club at the right time.
Bro,
and say,
I swear to God.
This shit up.
Yeah.
I set that up. Yeah, that was, and 3-4 years later, it came into fruition, that relationship.
That's fire.
That relationship, and now that's one of my dogs. Me and Renee like this. Yeah.
Thank you for watching Byron Scott's Fast Break. If you like what you saw, here's some more videos. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.